Smash.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the SmashCast. I'm the Glistening Wonder.
And I'm the Twinkling Stash. You didn't warn me we were going to do nicknames of that nature.
I didn't. I was feeling it out in the moment. I was like, oh yeah, I feel it. And I just said it, and I was like, man, come with me. Come with me. Glitter with me.
I need a
Glisten with
warning.
me.
I'm not as
What
creative.
were you going with? Twinkling what?
Wonder? I don't know.
Twinkling Wonder. I mean, I like that, yeah.
I did my best.
I did my best.
I did my best.
Well, we
I'm
are
not
here
used
today.
to this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Still
Go
going.
ahead.
It's already off the rails. You want to start over?
No.
Here we go. Anyway,
going,
what was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted? We are here today, glistening and beautiful. Me specifically. I like how I look like a mountain man who has a knack for crafts, and you look like you just went down on a sentient craft store.
It does kind of look like that.
It looks exactly like that.
It does kind of look like that. It does.
Also, the ring light is just bringing out the deepest, or the lightest tones of my face. Look at that. Look at that.
You're probably getting glitter all over the place by doing that.
It is, dude. I tried to blow off my. Let me start over.
Yeah, you trying to blow off your computer? Yeah, you are.
Welcome to the SmashCast. Taking that back now. I tried to blow off my. What am I supposed to say?
I mean, it's fine.
I tried to blow air onto my computer to remove one speck of glitter, and instead I blew a whole load. There we go again.
You keep like, why isn't it? Instead, I blew more.
I blew a hot load of
It was a
glitter
hot
onto
load
my
of-
computer.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, man. I didn't do any glitter beards this year. I've just been reposting old glitter beards from old age, or from past. I don't know what I'm saying. But this year, this is my first glitter beard. And I remember now how much I freaking hate it, because as I walk through the house to do things, because I did this for another video that I had to do for social media, and then for this as well, in my wake is just a glistening freaking path that's going to be hard to vacuum. It also kind of goes with the decor, so I can't argue too much.
See, the only thing is, I don't know if it's better or worse, but you have the giant glitter, like the giant chunks. I ordered glitter. I ordered the fine glitter, so it's small pieces. I don't know if that makes it better or worse for cleanup, but I think it like makes it look almost, I think it's worse because yours is like, okay, there's clearly glitter. Mine's like, what is that? What's on the ground?
Would you say that my glitter has more girth than your glitter?
Yeah, but mine's fine. So
Fine.
yeah. Also, I keep noticing at the very like edges of my mustache is like chunks of glitter, and every time and the thing about glitter, especially when the fine glitter, it gets like these little chunks of it, but if you put any pressure on it, it breaks apart into a billion pieces, and then it's like, okay, now it's everywhere again.
Just like a person, the more
Just
pressure you put, the more they break.
Well, that was depressing. That was not.
I meant like, because you like books that involve torture and spying on people.
Hey, no.
No, not at all.
I don't
I
like.
hate it.
I don't like doing things like that at all. Nope.
Your decor says otherwise. What did you just say? I had a thought, now I lost it. It went away, like my sanity many years ago.
I don't know. What did I say? Fine glitter?
I don't know, but one thing about putting glitter on your beard, or in case your mustache, is that it makes it look more full.
It
right?
does. I was thinking that as I put it on. I was
Yeah,
like, wow, my mustache looks so much bigger than it does.
It's like taking eyeliner to your eyes. They make them pop, but it makes your mustache pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, in my case, I got it all in my hair, and the more I talk, the more it flakes, and the more it flakes, the more it sticks, and the more it sticks, the more it is in my space.
See, the thing is, I agree. And the other thing is, it itches a little bit, and I keep wanting to scratch it, but I know if I do, it'll be everywhere.
It's
So
not
I'm
that
like,
the glitter itches, at least in my case. It's just that my face normally itches, and I touch my beard often. And so when I can't touch it, because if I touched it right now, it would suck in many ways. The itch stays with you, and I can't. I'm just getting edged along the way with an itch.
Yeah,
I'm being edged by an itch.
I purposely also shaved my face, the rest of it, to make sure I didn't get any glitter in it, so that way I didn't have to deal with that. So, but then I had to like like take water and like wipe the edge of my mustache pretty aggressively because
I
it was
took
like
a-
my entire face.
I took a wipey because I did beard oil. In the past, I did hairspray, and it would just, excuse me, stick, and you'd have to like scratch it out, and it would hurt like a son of a bitch. But with beard oil, you can just comb it out, and it goes away.
Okay, good, because I use beard oil because you told me that's what you were going to use.
We convened before this podcast.
We did. We talked about it. I ordered it on
Daddy gave
Amazon.
the kids some tips.
Don't worry, I'll never use that beard oil again because I have no purpose for it.
I mean,
guess you
in
can
your
put it
case, it's more like an upper lip oil.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do people put beard oil in mustaches? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I mean, they're yeah. Why
I
not?
don't. I never have. So also, the only thing that made me want to do though is dye my mustache like a darker color because then it looks more full. I think that's one of the
Dye?
reasons. Dye.
You said that like
dye.
freaking you're about to sing an emo song. Where are ya? I'm about to dye my mustache. Anyway, I'm sorry I interrupted you. Go on.
It's fine. I did a video earlier where I was pretending to be Santa Claus. For some reason, I added a southern accent, and someone commented.
I
was
wanted
like,
to comment like, where did it's you been hanging around with me too much? The
yeah,
fuck?
someone commented. They're like, you hanging out with Steven too much, and I was like,
Oh, they
damn
did
it,
say
why?
that?
Yeah, someone did.
Yes, I owe them $20.
And honestly, when I was like watching it back, I was like, why am I doing a southern accent as Santa Claus? I didn't even realize
he can't be any more north. He's the North
I-
Pole. He
he's-
should
he
sound
cannot
more
be.
Minnesotan than Minnesotan.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm from the North Pole. That's not
Well, what's the
Minnesota.
northern? Oh my god, my lip itches, and I want to scratch it. I can't.
He sounds Canadian, but more. How can you be more Canadian? If you're more Canadian, you just become the nicest person on the earth who gives away free gifts.
So Santa Claus.
We're describing Santa Claus. You goof.
Oh right. Yeah, no, I don't know. I was watching it back, and the sad part is when I was recording it, no notice that I was doing that, and I watched it back, and I'm like,
I thought it was a choice. I thought it was
why
an
does
artistic
no? It was
choice.
I mean, I guess it was a subconscious choice because I was like, okay, well, Santa needs to have a different voice than the biker being dragged.
Yeah,
so
for those of you that don't know, did you describe the whole video already? In this?
no, the video is. Go ahead, Steven. You want to describe it? Or
No,
is-
you go ahead. You filmed it. You described
Okay,
it.
it was basically Santa Claus dragging a biker boy under the Christmas tree to give to a book woman because that's what they asked for. And for some
And
reason,
now everybody just left the podcast to go watch your video.
yeah, they're gonna be like, hold,
He's fully
please.
clothed. Calm down.
Yeah, I am. But so recording it, I was like, I don't know why. But by the time I had watched it back and filmed the end, I'd already changed back out of the Santa outfit. I'm like, I'm not putting it back on to fix. And then the other part that was worse is that there's a Santa filter on TikTok. Mm-hmm. The sound is okay, but the thing is, while I was dragging, I used a beanbag.
Oh, you're talking about audio or? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
the audio. So it'll be like a audio AI.
It's a voiceover thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll
gotcha.
voice effect. So I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
effect.
if it sounds bad, I'll just do that. So then I changed that, and
they
that
can
part
never
was
win.
fine. It actually worked out. But the thing is, when I was dragging the imaginary me, I used something, but I was pulling it, and every time I pulled it, I was like, that sounds worse. I was using a beanbag. I couldn't think of the word. I was using a beanbag for like weight, and I was pulling it. Every time I pulled it, I was like, ugh, like to grunt to make noise. But the voice effect was like, every single time. And I was like, that sounds not. Yeah, it was like, yeah. I was like, nope. So I
love
couldn't
it.
use that. So then I tried to do it where like I cut it so that the Santa voice only applied to him speaking, and then the grunt was normal. But then it was like, ho, ho, ho. Ah. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, it was, yeah.
I'm down with the Christmas. Get up, come on, get down with the Christmas.
So yeah.
Everybody?
So
Oh, look, there's glitter in my freaking coffee.
so that was the other thing is I like picked. I've been drinking like weird to make like far out like where the tip doesn't get close to your lip.
Far out, man. Where the tip does this. There's no way this tip podcast is gonna get monetized with all these innuendos we're not even trying
Hey.
to make.
Steven, do you want to tell the audience about how much we made on our last ad?
What?
On our ad on Bud Sprouts? Do you want to tell them how much we are balling the fuck out?
Okay. This is actually big news for us. We've dreamed about making this a full-time career, this particular podcast, and I believe we've nudged ourselves closer to that goal. We were presented the option to have an ad on our audio, specifically audio format for this particular podcast. And we accepted it with glee, knowing that it would It was our first ad as a big thing. And it went for 24 hours, and we cashed out. And boy, when I tell you the excitement in the group chat from the amount of money that this particular 24 hours accumulated, I was ecstatic. We made $3 and 20 something cents. And I say 20 something because I don't know the exact amount, but it's not that it's not important. He's already got a Lambo on what is that, layaway?
Oh yeah.
Can you put cars on layaway?
No, you finance them. It's the same thing, but
Imagine, hey, I want that car, but can I get it in December? Can I get it in March? Put it in the back. Put it under the cookies.
Yeah. No.
Remember, do people still do layaway?
I
remember
I
back
think
in the day. I mean, I'm old enough to say that now because I'm about 2,000 years old. Back in the day on Black Friday, you could, well, I guess not on Black Friday, but you go down to Walmart because I'm a Walmart guy, and I think it shows in my content and persona and aura, if you will. I go down to Walmart. Hey, I need those shoes, but I can't get them today. Let's put them on layaway.
You can put small items on layaway. I
just use shoes because that was the first thing that came to mind. 'Cause mine are not comfortable right now. So
the only time I've ever
first thing in my brain.
Fair enough. The only time I've ever heard.
Oh, feel the breeze on my feetsies. Go ahead.
The only time I've heard about layaway is like furniture. That was the only time I ever heard about it in like any context. And I don't think they do. I'm sure they still do it, but I think now they do like a firm. You know what that is? Like where it's like
a lawyer's office.
No, it's like
a mattress. It's firm.
It's like a monthly payment.
Like a woman's breast who just had them done. Sorry, go ahead. I just saw you get annoyed in real time. It made me so happy. Okay, what do you mean by firm?
A firm.
A firm.
Is
like you're telling me I'm doing a good job?
God, no, I'm gonna Google this, make sure I'm getting it right. Yeah, it is. I'm not losing my fucking mind. Okay, it's a firm. Is an American financial technology company and a point of sale lender. Basically, you buy something, but you buy it. You can get a loan for like super small things. Is what it is.
Like Tylenol.
But I mean, I'm sure you can do. I think you can do it with basically anything. But
that's kind of familiar. Or it's similar to that those apps that you can purchase that just give you $500 or something like that.
Yes, those are a thing too. But
they're always doing the commercials like, oh, I'm at lunch and I can't afford the meal. Why did you go to lunch then? Pack your lunch, you idiot. I say that. That's a place of privilege, and I apologize. My bad. Those are probably very necessary, and I apologize. Please continue.
Yeah. Either way, a firm is just you can pay monthly on items, and from what I've heard, but I could be wrong, is that it doesn't usually charge an interest rate. It sometimes does, but I've heard if you're late, it like wrecks you in interest. So
like a loan shark comes to your house and breaks your knees.
Yeah, except it's real corporate. He comes out.
How many syllables does the word knees have? I just gave them several.
Knees?
Knees?
How many knees? No, yeah, but except it's like a corporate company, so he's in a suit and he's very nice about it. He's like, "Hello."
So he looks good while he beats you.
He looks good while he beats you. Hey, Steven.
Hey,
I just got accepted in the Clock Out app. Have you heard of this?
Are you doing a bit right now, or are you about to tell me some actual information?
No,
I just got submitted to the Clock Out app, which means I quit, bitch, and then it just fades to black and it's just me. That would have been perfect.
No, it's an app. Okay, it's an app. Supposedly, it's like a social network app, and it's supposed to be city specific. So it's like clubs and things like that. It's like a social network thing. But the thing is, the selling point is it's only for smart people. Is the thing that it says. So you have to like fill out information to basically be accepted. Be like, okay, like, are you smart enough to get in?
Did you include a website that gives you the podcast that we currently do? Here's a link to my podcast. Tell me I'm smart.
Well, that was what I was wondering. I was like, how hard does this have to be?
Dude, see the glitter? It's just all over me. Bummer.
Anyways,
anyway, continue.
Yeah, so it's it has to be. You have to make. Oh, I didn't read. So it's You have to meet certain requirements. Basically, it only takes applicants from certain industries like tech, commerce, finance, and law, and a few others. So
What about home inspection?
Apparently, I just got accepted. That was not one. I don't see home inspection on there.
Okay, fine. You got accepted to the Smart Man's Club. What are the perks? What is
I have
the
no
point?
idea. Honestly, I just wanted to see if I could get in. That was the only thing I cared about. I'm not going to use it now. Apparently, it's like a social network thing.
This is a very privileged sounding thing you're doing. Some people somewhere are really trying their hardest and studying every day to get accepted into this club that you just so flippantly enjoy.
Clock out app. And apparently you have to make 80K. It didn't ask me how much money I made. Does it just assume? I guess if you
don't make 80K,
you have to make at least 80K. Is what it
you
says.
make like 2 million in 80K.
I don't make 2 million at all. But I guess theoretically, if you work in tech and live in DC, because that's the location for the local one for me, you probably kind of have to make 80K.
Yeah, sometimes your gross income, depending on where you live, even though it may be very large for somebody who lives in a cheaper area, it may be a very small amount for you.
Yeah, one time, so obviously I live relatively close to DC. I had a
DC's not
DC. I had a recruiter reach out, and she was like, "Hey, we're hiring for this, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I'm like, "This is my current salary. Usually, my rule, especially in like a major city that I have to commute pretty far to, I want like a 30% increase." She's like, "We can do 5," and I was like, "No, DC's crazy expensive." This is what recruiters do. They're like, "Oh, here, what are your requirements?" And then you tell them, and they're like, either they do one of two things. Either they're like, "No," or they do the second thing where like, "We can probably do that." And you get 4 interviews in, and you finally ask them about money, and they're like, "Oh, no." And so I've had both of those happen to me. But anyway, so this woman was like, "Well, DC's not that expensive to live." And I was like, "Excuse me?" Like,
I feel like that's not accurate.
Yeah, so I
would know.
Googled it, and it says DC's like number 5 on most expensive cities to live in America. So I screenshotted that and responded back to her email with that, and then she never responded. I was like, okay. So
I live in a I live in like an old white community, so it's kind of expensive, but not expensive in the broad scope of things.
I mean, isn't Texas like one of the cheapest states to live in?
I don't know. I don't read books that tell me things that actually matter.
You know what? I'm gonna look up.
Speaking of, and we're going to save this for the actual
8%
SmashCast, secret SmashCast, but we read a book recently, Paddled by Krampus. Remember that book?
I finished
just
it this morning.
Just a sneak peek. I mean, you can't listen to us talk about it unless you're on Patreon, but just a sneak peek. Did you like it or did you hate it?
It was shorter than I expected, and
that's what she said.
I liked it. It was good. It's exactly what I expected. It's called Paddled by Krampus.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was like a canoeing book about somebody in a boat by Krampus, and there was like a race, like, "Oh, I'm paddling by Krampus," and then whoever wins gets Santa's cane or whatever. Anyway, but
someone gets the cane.
Somebody gets the cane. But if you want to hear us talk about that, go to Patreon. Anyway, what were you saying?
Texas is cheaper to live than most states, according to the internet.
Well, it has its pros and cons outweigh sometimes most of the pros.
Oh, I would not live in Maryland.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas
Seasons.
But
I think, when is this releasing? It's releasing on Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, so
it's releasing earlier.
That would be
the week of Christmas.
23rd, the Christmas Eve.
We didn't even say Merry Christmas at the start of this podcast. Merry Christmas, as we're 18 minutes. We're only 18 minutes in. We still have 40-something minutes to go.
Steven, I got more glitter on me. My nose itched, and I couldn't help it.
Oh, dude. Stop. Like, if you want to scratch, just...
Oh, now it's on my desk. Oh, fuck. Now I'm blowing it on my desk.
For a split second, I thought you were going to say dick, and I got excited. I don't know why I got excited. I'm learning new things about me every second of the day. But you said desk instead.
No.
Anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. What is your favorite thing about Christmas? Disclaimer.
Santa. Santa Claus.
No, really, like, I'll be honest with you. Every year I have these high hopes for Christmas season, and I call it Christmas season because it's not a day for me, it's a season. I have very high hopes. I'm going to listen to Christmas music, I'm going to watch movies, and it just doesn't work, and I have to end up fabricating some sort of emotion as we continue toward the day. If you look at me online, it's like, oh, he's very happy and blah, blah. Christmas is my favorite time of year, but for the last 7 years, it has been crap. And I've tried to just make it
7?
happy.
That's a lot of years.
I'm 1,000 years old, buddy. 7 years
I know,
is like a
that-
weekend to me at this point.
Also, do you think it could have something to do with the fact that you start in fucking like October?
What? Oh, get that in my mouth a little bit. No, I don't start in October, you goon. I start in November 1st. On November 1st.
Do you think that the overextended period of time is part of the reason it fizzles by the end?
It's not. It doesn't even start well.
Oh.
It starts well, right? But like by day 3, I'm like, I need to feel something. Harry, or there's a TikTok about that. I forget the actual sound, but I need to feel something. I don't know.
Tell me something that'll piss me off.
Yeah, thank you for finishing that thought.
Yes. I don't know. So I don't know what my favorite part about. I'm not like a big holiday guy.
What are you? You're not a holiday guy. You don't like decor.
I got
you
decor.
randomly put up sexual objects that you use to beat people with, hopefully legally. You have pictures of skeletons and skinless people.
Most of them are restraints, technically.
My favorite thing about the wall behind you is the freaking air vent. Because it actually should be there.
Yeah.
That's a return, isn't it? It's an air return.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's a return.
You know more than I was gonna say. You know more than me. I don't know. I didn't go to home.
I didn't go to home inspection school.
I didn't go to home inspection school. Yeah. No. I don't know. My favorite part. I think honestly, as I've gotten older, it might be the Christmas music. Like I hate it until November or December. I'm like, no Christmas music until December, and then December hits, and lately I've been like, yeah, because it's hard to be sad when listening to Christmas music. It's such a happy music, even though sometimes the lyrics.
I've heard you say that before. I get that because they always sound peppy, but if you listen to the lyrics, most of them are sad. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. You know, that's sad. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Who's the special person?
I don't know. Maybe this year it's going well for them.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
But we're still singing the same tune, so perhaps it's not.
That's true.
The point is, they sound poppy and peppy, but the implications are depressing and sadness.
No, because that's true. Also, there's the one Christmas song that I refuse to listen to because it's the Christmas Shoes. Have you ever heard that one?
Christmas shoes.
Yeah, it's.
The hell is that?
I can't.
I got my Christmas shoes on.
No, it's so sad.
I'm gonna go check the mail.
Okay,
I'm not gonna slip in the snow because I got these at the mall today. None of that rhymed, but it still had an impact on me at least.
No, the Christmas. I'm trying to. I listen
Christmas
to
shoes.
Yes. Okay.
It's called Christmas Shoes.
The song recounts the events experienced by the narrator completing the last gift of his shopping at Christmas. He's waiting on checkout but not really in the Christmas mood when he notices a young boy in front of him who wants to buy a pair of shoes for his terminally ill mother. The boy tells the cashier he wants her to appear beautiful when she meets Jesus, since he is short on money. Since he is short on money, the narrator ends up paying for the shoes, which reminds him of the true meaning of Christmas. Did you think?
Such an asshole.
I'm so serious.
I'm shitting all over this song who's about a terminally ill person.
It's so sad too. Like it's so sad.
I'm sorry. What a great song. I'm moved I'm crying because it's such a good song. Dadgummit. This is our last episode, by the way.
How'd they get canceled? Well, you heard the song Christmas Shoes?
One of the guys was just making fun of ill people in their shoes. Okay.
Yeah, so the first time I heard that I was like 10, and I remember being like, like I remember crying, and I have not listened to it since. But since you mentioned
it's called Christmas Shoes, just for those of you out there that want to witness the actual beauty of the song.
It's called Christmas Shoes.
Okay. Yes.
And it does not sound, from the get-go, you can tell it's a sad song. It's very sad.
I can't wait to listen to this as I replay the events of tonight in my head.
Yeah,
and wish I could have changed the way I reacted to its first mentioning.
I'm going to try, let's see. I don't know if will we get taken down if I play any of it?
Don't play any of it.
God damn it. I can't sing, otherwise
I want to drink
What
normal.
are you doing?
Good. I have to drink this like I'm suckling from a teat. You know what I mean?
No.
What, that's how you suckle from a teat?
Well, I'm making fun of you, but I don't know.
You're
That's
like
not
a
how.
dehydrated donkey.
All right.
So in the last
First, you're
episode,
making fun of the Christmas suits. Now you're calling me a donkey. Steven is off the rails tonight.
donkeys have large conkeys.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Do they? I have no idea.
You never heard the term donkey dick before?
I feel like I have, but I don't know what context.
They're supposedly they're like really good book boyfriends. Like I'm surprised there's no donkey sentient object books or whatever.
I think they can't go over the rest of it. Can you imagine being like, "Oh, I'm going down there." I can't even. I was gonna say, what sound does a donkey make?
What were you about?
I was gonna go wee. I was gonna go
Meehaw?
I was gonna go wee snaw, but I'm trying to think of that's from something. Wee snaw.
It's
Yeah, that was
hee-haw.
good. Yeah. Okay.
It's like a southern man excited about something. Hee-haw. That's a donkey sound.
What is Eeyore? Is he a donkey?
Eeyore. What is Eeyore?
I don't know. I was gonna think of that. I was gonna say, what does Eeyore say?
He looks
How do
donkey-ish.
you even spell Eeyore?
He has donkey vibes. How do you spell Eeyore?
Oh, it's Eeyor, and he is. He's a donkey. Okay, we were right. All right.
Okay, that makes sense. Good call. Way
Thank
to
you.
bring that to the forefront
Yeah.
out of the ether of time and space. Well
Now
done.
I'm trying to think of what that fucking sound is from. It's from something where he's
What?
like looking for something, and he's like, "Wee snaw, wee snaw." It's from something. It's gonna piss me off. Someone know what that's from. Anyways, Christmas.
This is nothing Christmassy
It's
about
a
this.
terrible Christmas episode. Let's read. You know what? We're 30 minutes in. Let's read some Nikki Stickies. Maybe those will get us back on-
Already? Oh yeah, she has Christmassy
Yeah.
stickies.
Okay. What is your favorite Christmas snack?
Hold on, we back up.
Okay.
This is the time. What did we do back in the day?
Oh, sorry. This is the time of show where we read Nikki's Stickies.
No.
No?
Now it's time for Nikki's Stickies, the part of the show when Nikki
Oh.
sends us a little sticky.
I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've watched fucking Veggie Tales. I'm getting on.
Same. It's been 800 years for me.
Yeah, but I can still sing the song. Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales, broccoli. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
I don't know why I
Anyways,
chose to do this. but
yeah,
I
it's,
felt
it's not an Egyptian. Also, that made your poof like triangular now.
my poof.
The poof on top of your head.
Oh,
Made it
my
like
poof.
a triangle. No, it's not no longer a triangle. But when you did it, it mushed it, and it was like a triangle. Now it's a
About
circle
that.
again. Now
Is
it's
it
mushy.
festive again?
Now
Oh,
it's festive
can
again.
I make a joke that I should have made in the moment? In hindsight, it would have been
Go ahead,
hilarious.
yeah, go.
Whenever you zipped up your hoodie all the way, this is just for people that watched the last episode, and there was a little hole at the top. You look like a demogorgon trying to whistle.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, it do. It reminds me of an anime, but no one's from. There's like one of the animes where the character has only like you can see just this part of it, and I was like, it reminded me of that. But then I was like, not a lot of people are gonna get that, especially because I'm the only one that watches anime. So
And I don't think you know what anime is because it's a cartoon. But it's not a cartoon. Remember that whole... Let's not revisit old wounds.
Okay,
Go ahead
yeah,
with
let's-
Nikki's Stickies.
part of the show. We're moving these things. Anyways, what is your favorite Christmas snack?
D's.
I'm not gonna do
Nut.
it. No, I'm not gonna do. I'm not going with. Is there even a Christmas? What is a Christmas snack? I feel like you don't snack on Christmas, do you?
I mean,
Actually,
there's
that's
the
not
obvious
true.
answer, like cookies.
Yeah.
And
See,
then
my grandmother does.
maybe those Christmas trees, little Debbie cakes. Those are really good.
Ooh, they were
I'm not
sold
a really
out
big
of those.
sugar guy, though.
Me neither. They were sold out of those, though. By the way, at Target, I checked the other day because I wanted one, and I was like, "That sounds good right now," and they were sold out. I was like, "Motherfucker." I don't know. So my one grandmother, as she's gotten older, she doesn't do it as much. But for a while, she would make basically enough food to feed 5 people a full meal before the meal. So you'd get there and like the appetizers were like mini sandwiches and cookies and brownies and like chips and all those. I feel like I would usually eat like the brownies, but that's not really a snack. That's more of a dessert. I don't know. I don't know what a Christmas snack is. Like I don't know, and also I don't know what like a stereotyp. I don't even know what a stereotypical Christmas meal is. What do you eat at Christmas?
I don't know. I think people have their own, but there's no iconic meal. Like
That's what I'm saying.
Thanksgiving has the turkey. For us, it's just whatever you bring. My mother, and I don't know if this is a actual recipe or if this is just something she created a long time ago, but she makes something called tiger butter.
What is that?
It's white chocolate mixed with milk chocolate, swirled together in a pan, and then it hardens, and it's about this thick, and you break it off.
Oh,
Just
I
it.
googled it. Yeah, so I've had that. It's
It's very good.
yeah.
Very easy to make. So
I guess
tiger
I've-
butter is a good Christmas, at least for me in my past.
I was gonna
Christmas
say
treat.
I don't like it, but I've had a lot of my family makes peppermint bark.
I hate peppermint.
I'm not a huge fan of peppermint either.
It reminds me of brushing my teeth.
Brush my teeth. What is this?
I didn't
Crest?
say teeth. I said teeth with a TH.
I can just can you imagine me like, you want some peppermint bark? It's like, what is this? Morning time? Am I brushing my teeth? No, I don't want that right now.
This is a conversation I've had many times.
Yeah.
If I want my teeth clean, I'll freaking brush them. I don't want to eat this. Or it reminds me of gum, and I don't chew gum because it's yummy. I chew gum because it's effective.
I don't really like peppermint gum. I go like spearmint, and that's different.
Spearmint's better, yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, absolutely.
I don't. Maybe I just don't. I don't even do peppermint brushing. Brushing.
You don't do any brushing?
I don't do peppermint flavored toothpaste either.
What do you do?
What do I do? Shiny Radiance, I think. is-
Steven doesn't brush his teeth, is what I'm getting from this story.
I brush my teeth, you silly goose, you. But it's a.
Shane,
It's a.
one,
It's a.
one of my friends, he...
Can I talk tonight? Sorry, I keep stuttering. Not because of you.
Is that a Christmas themed?
It is. Check it out.
What does it
The
say?
Christmas Tree Farm.
Aw.
The magic starts here. Let's see if I can flip to a spicy scene. Ready? Kira giggled next to him, and Bennett savored the sound. Probably not.
Is there a spicy scene in that book?
I think so. It's from the makers of Caught Up. Is that the name of the book? And Lights Out. Have you heard of that?
Nevessa Allen wrote that book, or is it published by the same people?
Nevessa Allen wrote it.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
It's Laura. It's
Oh.
Laura Gilmore. Lori Gilmore. She wrote the Pumpkin Patch Cafe or whatever. That's a kind of a spicy book.
Okay.
But
Fair
this
enough.
one is the special edition that I got from a lovely person who bought this off my Amazon wish list. Look at those sprayed edges. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to take it. Doesn't that look like a delicious treat? Look at the little cat there.
Oh, it's a
What is
little
that?
kitty.
That's a dog. Look at the
That's
little
a
dog.
little...
That is such a dog. It kind of looks like a cat. Like if you're not looking
It took
at
a second to
If you
blur.
squint and look away, it looks just like a cat.
Wow, that's crazy. Look at that cat right there. Anyways, what? Okay, next on the Nicky Stickies.
Wait,
Which
did
movie?
you answer the question? You don't. Your answer was I don't know.
Yeah, my answer is I don't really know.
Oh,
I don't really...
I have the perfect answer.
Go for
The
it.
Christmas tree Reese's.
I haven't had those.
Actually, those aren't as good as the eggs. The eggs are the best ones.
They
And
are good.
the lovers of Reese's will know this. The eggs around Easter.
Do you have to feel those too?
Yeah, I do. Just for reference, people, I feel my Reese's like you would some sort of fruit, because if you press down hard enough, just lightly, you can tell whether or not it's a melted and reformed Reese's or a fresh, off the truck, perfectly balanced, nutritious.
We got a dude
Savory.
feeling up Reese's in aisle 4 again.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He's like,
I like
you
what
don't
I
have
like.
to,
Okay. I thought
Sir-
we listened and we didn't judge.
sir. You don't
Pants.
have to moan while you do it.
How I use my mouth is my own business. I made it worse when I said.
All right.
No.
Which?
How I
Actually-
emit sounds is my own business.
You know what? Okay, I have another question that's related. Eggnog. What do you think of eggnog?
I was confused by it for so many years, and then I had it 3 years ago with alcohol, and I was like, "This is my favorite thing ever. Let's go party."
I will say it's basically just an excuse to drink alcohol, because if you drink straight eggnog with no alcohol, strake. I don't have a book. My book's over there. If you drink straight eggnog, okay, I will say, okay, so gross story time. Okay.
Oh, do tell.
So when I was in high school, we used to do this thing called the eggnog challenge on the track team, which was basically you'd run a lap and you'd chug a Dixie cup of eggnog, and then you run another lap and you chug a Dixie. So you do that until you throw up.
Why?
Because we're idiots. I don't know why. Because it's very thick, heavy cream, and it's running. So if you drink enough of it, you will vomit.
Oh yeah.
So the game
it was non-alcoholic.
Well, yeah, it was high school. So the game was see how many laps you can go without throwing up. So, and it was a time limit, obviously. So you had to go pretty fast. And then yep.
I want to make fun of that, but I also had dumb things I did. Like I was in band. Of course I was. I played the trombone.
I was in band.
Junior high and high school. And the trombone section, at least for us, and I feel like this is the case for most schools, we were just the problem. Trombones were in the back. We're the problem kids. We don't care. And just talking shit. Anyway, we used to play a game where we would frog each other in the arm and watch the welt, like the thing bump up on your skin. Like the muscle would tense up and create a big bump. And so we would just do that a bunch to each other. And then we'd leave with bruises.
Genius.
Yeah. So I feel like my experience was dumber than you. Well, I don't know. Forcing yourself to puke. I hate when I puke. I hate it so much.
I can one-up it for what we did on the soccer team, which is way worse. And this is just... Every time I tell this story, people are like, what the fuck? Okay, so we used to play a game called...
I'm so ready. Go ahead.
we used to play a game called Slap Lick Fondle. It's
what?
It's exactly.
This sounds like a game people play at book talk conventions. Personally,
it's honestly every time I describe this to someone, they're like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Okay." So basically, everybody got a turn.
Where my dark romance started.
So everybody got a turn, and you pick one person of each to slap, lick, and or fondle. So you slap one person, you lick another person, and you fondle another person. And you're just.
Is this in like the locker room at the dudes? Or where
this
is
was
this?
like.
Who is this with?
This was like just randomly, but one time, it was mostly at soccer camp. We had a camp before we went to. It's one time at band camp.
That's where I was going.
So it was soccer camp. But the thing is, yeah, so most weirdos, or not weirdos, maybe, they would be like a gentle like smack, and then you'd lick like their arm or their elbow, and then you'd fondle, like put your hand on their chest. But, the weird ones, like my one friend, he would like lick. I remember he licked a freshman's face from like his chin to his forehead. And I was like, and I'm telling people this as an adult as a story, and they're like, that's not okay. I was like,
yeah, this is
bad. now that I'm an adult looking back at it, I was like, probably illegal now. So yeah, that was my high school. You know what? I want to know who invented this. I was like, is this a my school only thing?
I like how at the end you made it sound like you didn't invent this.
I did not invent. I was not cool enough to make decisions at any point in high school. No one followed me. No. Yeah, so like, I wasn't the team captain. I was
such a follower.
Yeah, I was a hardcore college, not so much. High school, absolutely.
I didn't go to college. I don't come from money, so. Well, I went to Weldon College, which is technically not a college. So.
See, the only
technical college, actually.
Yeah, the only reason I became a leader in college is because I was a physicist, which means that the physicists don't lead by general. Most of them are awkward, kind of nerdy. They're very smart, not leaders.
They get into cool clubs.
They get into
like I'm clocking out, Daddy. What is it called?
Clock Out.
Clock Out, Daddy.
It's the Clock Out app. I don't know.
It should be called.
I was just curious if I could get in. I'm not going to use it because I don't do
COD.
social things.
Also, Call of Duty is the same acronym, but Clock Out Daddy sounds better. But go on.
That is true. I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. Okay. Which movie Santa is your favorite Santa?
Oh, you know what? Favorite Santa. It's called Santa Claus the Movie, and it's from the 80s.
It's called The Santa Claus?
It's called Santa Claus the Movie.
Oh.
It's from the 80s. That's a good Santa. Very convincing Santa. Good movie, too.
Oh, okay.
See it?
Yes, I found it. Okay. All right, that's fair.
Also, people that have seen that movie, the way they portray McDonald's in that movie, which is also the 80s, this is like the peak of McDonald's, I think. It was so scrumptious because there's a homeless kid who needs food, and there's this nice person that gives him a meal. But like before he gets the meal from the girl, he's outside McDonald's, and they're all eating their McDonald's food, and it looks so delicious.
Nice. Now I gotta find them. I gotta watch them eat it. That was not a good. I gotta go watch it. I'm gonna go watch these kids eat that McDonald's.
I'm scared for you. I gotta go watch them eat it. Just that scene.
Okay, so
weirdo. I love how this is our last episode. This is great. It's a good way to go out. Just in a blaze of glory here.
We're getting canceled.
I think that's my favorite Santa. Although you've convinced me in the last episode we did of the Hear Me Outs. I forget the name of the actual movie, but Kurt Russell as Santa Claus.
It's the Christmas Chronicles because that's what I was.
Christmas Chronicles. That's a good Santa.
See, so what I think Tim Allen is my favorite Santa from the Santa Claus.
He's not my favorite Santa. It's a good movie though. He's funny.
I'd say he's my favorite Santa.
Santa, like the Santa. No,
I don't know. No. See, the thing is, the Christmas Chronicles, Kurt Russell. I don't know if he's the best Santa. He's just the hottest Santa. So it's two different conversations.
Well, I think if you look up in the dictionary the word best, a very close word would be hottest.
Maybe. I don't know. He is definitely the best looking Santa I've seen though, for sure.
Best looking, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with that.
You're gonna go with what? Tim Allen?
Tim Allen, and then hottest Kurt Russell. Or you could do the man that's definitely not Santa Claus and the elf when he's on the chair and then Buddy fights him because he's not actually Santa Claus.
You like that Santa Claus?
It was a joke. It was a
joke. I don't even like the Santa in that movie. In terms of, I like the actor in the movie and it's great. But like for Santa, no.
He was okay.
I need me a Santa.
He wasn't very jolly.
You know what? I also like the Santa. Jingle bells. The Santa from the movie Klaus. I like that Santa because he has a backstory and he's very large. He's chopping wood. Feel me?
Have I ever told you that my college professor looked exactly like Santa Claus?
No, but I can't wait for the rest of this story that I'm sure is great.
Yeah, hang on, I got it. I'm Googling it. The people that...
You're Googling your college professor?
Yes, I absolutely am. That's my college professor.
I was wrong. I was talking smack, and that is Santa.
Yeah.
That is exactly Santa.
Yeah. The people listening at home, just imagine what you picture Santa to be, and that's his... The other thing that's crazy is that he has...
glasses, too. That's perfect.
Yeah, he wears suspenders every day. Most of the time they're red. He has glasses. He has also this super deep voice, so it's like this very... So when he talks like this. Like he talks like Santa Claus. He sounds like Santa Claus.
How did he laugh?
He laughs like Santa.
Did his belly shake?
Yes, it does.
When it laughed like a bowl full of jelly?
Yeah, and one day, so he sings too because he's in like a men's choir.
He's Santa.
He's basically Santa Claus. He's an astrophysicist that's actually Santa Claus. That's what it is. So
that's the question we should be asking. Were you taught by Santa?
I was taught by Santa.
And still, you found yourself on the naughty list.
And still...
in many ways,
particularly
conveyed by the wall decor behind you.
Yeah. So, but the other thing is, so one day he was walking down the hall, with he had a planetarium show, so he had a bunch of planets, but it was in a red sack, and he had it over his shoulder, and he's walking down the hallway, and I'm like watching him, and I was like, have I been good for Christmas? And he goes, good for Christmas? Oh, very funny. And I was like, dude, you're literally Santa Claus. And I was like, I
feel like that's Santa.
Yeah.
And
you know what the other crazy part is?
See if a physicist could take his place, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's ready.
Maybe.
Because when you think about it, Santa needs to know a lot about physics because he needs to break every rule in it to get across the world.
He does, yeah.
In one night.
He does a lot of research. That's what he does. You want to know the other crazy part is my quantum physics professor looks exactly like Einstein.
I am not going to go with you now because that is not Einstein. That looks like Jeff. I'm going with a Jeff. Still no. Well, maybe there. Maybe there. Okay. I was thinking like a cabin guy who's trying to cosplay Einstein and got the part after the first guy was fired due to some sort of, I don't know, drinking on the job perhaps.
Yeah. You know what's equally weird about that is that professor that looks like Einstein, his professor at MIT worked with Einstein. Dun, dun.
Wait.
So my
Einstein was like
professor-
100 years ago.
Yeah. So this guy's 80. So when he was 20,
Hold on. Let's see. When did Einstein die?
I don't know. That's a good question. But
Because I feel like the math is not mathing right now.
he was old in
When did Einstein die? Oh, 1955. I'm stupid.
Wait, when did you think he died?
Don't know, but I didn't think it was 1955.
World War II, he had like a major part of the atomic bomb. Which
I
was
was
in
thinking,
1940s.
when was relativity discovered? When was relativity discovered? Is that the right way to phrase that?
Kind of.
1905. That's what I was going off of. I was like, he died because I thought
He
never
wasn't.
mind.
He didn't discover it and then keel over.
So relativity is over 100 years old by a landslide. Yes. Okay.
but he didn't.
I'm sorry. So okay. The thing about me is I'm so old now. Everything just mixes together. Dates
Oh yeah.
and names and
We're
places.
gonna blame age on this one.
Hey, I have to blame something. Right?
Einstein didn't figure out relativity and was like, I got this. Like he's like that's not how that happened.
Well, I mean, I watched several documentaries and have some books about him, and he did die with his desk just in complete chaos with unsolved equations all over. He was in the middle of something in his life, and he passed away. So
that doesn't surprise me.
So I kind of paired that with, okay, you discovered relativity and on to the next adventure, and then that's how you die, apparently.
Yeah. Haven't you seen Oppenheimer? He's in that movie.
I wanted to see it, and then I decided life is too short because that movie is like 18 hours long.
I've heard it's really good. I haven't seen it. I just know he's in it because I know World War II.
Movies
Anyways.
get longer as we progress in time, and they take forever to actually come out. And they market them way too early. Like Bluey this year marketed a Bluey movie for
We've talked about this more than once.
2027.
You're very upset about the Bluey.
No,
Marketing.
I'm not upset about the Bluey movie. I'm upset that you started marketing it in 2025. It doesn't come out till 2027.
I will admit.
Don't edge me for a fucking Bluey movie for 2 years.
I will admit. Like,
Tell me this summer,
Yeah.
Bluey. Next winter, no, 2 years from now, Bluey.
Especially because like
It makes me angry. My kids will be over it by then.
that's what I'm gonna say. I was like, especially their target demographic has a very short.
Yeah.
So
Hey
it's-
kids, there's a movie coming out. Whenever you grow up.
Yeah, when you're not interested anymore, that's when it comes
What kind
out.
of marketing is that?
Fuck. Anyways,
Remember back in the day, they would make a movie, and then the next year they'd have another movie.
I feel like,
And then the next year, guess what? Another movie. Fourth year, it's coming around. Guess what's coming? Another movie.
You know what I think is interesting though? I was watching Transformers, and I was like, the special effects in this movie are better than any movie right now. Without
Yes,
question.
the special effects are terrible in movies nowadays.
This
If you go back to Pirates at World's End, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, great graphics. Go to like the
true.
modern day Marvel movies, it's nothing but just
yeah, it's pretty. Bad.
fix it.
Fix it. Yeah, no.
I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm getting very emotional right now. It's because I'm
Very
actually
weird,
passionate about the subject we've landed upon that has nothing to do with Christmas
Or books.
or books.
It's quite literally. I mean, I guess you can include Harry Potter, but Harry Potter doesn't have that crazy of a special effect.
Did you say Carrie Potter?
God damn, I'm struggling with words today. Ah! Oh,
I don't.
I started reading the book immediately. I was like, oh, what's it say?
Yeah. Have you ever yelled at somebody before? Like actually yelled with your voice?
At someone?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably. I don't know.
Have you ever been angry before?
Yeah, why? Okay, is this going somewhere or is this just a general question?
No, I'm not setting you up to be angry again.
No. Is
I
there
was just curious.
Oh, yeah, then yeah. Okay. All right, we got 10 minutes left, and I think this could be a long one. What is your family's weirdest holiday tradition? I'm skipping ahead on Nikki's Stickies
Why skipping?
because I didn't like the other ones.
What I want to. I
Fine,
feel like
let me-
every sticky is valuable.
Okay, fine. If you were one of Santa's... Oh, yeah. Well, if you were one of Santa's elves, what would your name be?
Let's skip that one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No,
You know what the
would,
weird-
mine would be Tolly.
You know what the sad part is? Mine immediately, I don't know why, my first thought was Clyde. I don't know.
Clyde?
I don't know why. Like, there's
Clyde?
Yes.
What the?
I don't know why.
Hey, we've got Winky and Pinky and Slinky and Clyde. I feel like they all sound like inky names. Like, ooh, they all rhyme. All right, Clyde's doing freaking blow in the corner over here. Did you get those toys, Clyde?
Clyde.
Nah, man.
You know what? I'm gonna
Sorry.
Google some elf names, and I'm gonna be like, and then,
Clyde sounds more of a reindeer than it does an elf. And you wanted to skip this question, Clyde. That's such a Clyde move. Clyde would want to skip this question.
The names that come up with are Jingle, Tinsel, Buddy, Peppermint, Snowball, Sparkle, Frosty, and then Clyde.
Clyde. This is Clyde. This over here is Bart. The duo of elves that don't do nothing.
I don't know why. Clyde. Anyways. All right, next one.
No, what was my Tolly? I don't like. I mean, Tolly's okay. It's kind of cute, festive. Tolly.
It's not as good as Clyde.
I mean, I don't know what good means in this particular instance. It's not as talkable. It's not as funny as Clyde. All right, Clyde, read the next one, I guess.
If what is your family's weirdest holiday?
No, you
tradition?
skipped another one, didn't you?
No, that was it.
Okay.
We did all of them. Favorite snacks, favorite Santa, Santa's elves, weirdest holiday tradition.
Clyde. So stupid. All right, craziest tradition. I don't know. My traditions have died off as I've gotten older, just because different life circumstances. But I'm trying to think back. Do you have one off the cuff?
Well, there's a few things I can think of. My grandmother, I don't know if this is a tradition or just something that she does every single time. So that my grandmother on my mom's side, she will feed us just like an ungodly amount of food, like an unhealthy amount of food.
That's
and then
everybody.
Hang on. And then she'll be like dessert and then cookies, which is part of dessert. And then she'll be like, "Hey, is everybody full?" And we're like, "Yes." And she's like, "Does anybody want ice cream?" And everyone will be like, "No, we can't do ice cream." She's like, "I'll make milkshakes." Every single fucking time. Every year, every holiday, everybody tells her no, and she makes them every time, and I drink it every time, and I almost throw up every holiday. I don't know why. She does every time, and every time I'm like, I'm not going to drink it this time, and she hands it to me, and I'm like, all right, well, I have it now.
Grandmas, most of them love to cook. Like, they love it.
Yeah. No, she does.
Like, it's there. Like, my grandma, she doesn't cook anymore. Unfortunately, she's in a home now, and she can't. But when she was able to, she loved to cook. And she would get mad if you would mess anything up in her kitchen. Like, I got this. Get away. She just loved to cook. And she's very good at it, too.
Yeah, I can't cook for shit, so. What was your tradition?
Okay, this is going to sound very weird.
Well, that was the question, so.
And have nothing to do with Christmas.
Okay.
So, back in the day, right, me and my cousins, and obviously my parents and their parents, would go to my grandmother and grandfather, Grandy and Grandmama is what we called them. Go to their house, and we would stay there, because I would live like 2 hours away from them. We would stay there for a week, probably, or at least a few days. And we would have many things that we would do, but for some reason, we'd have games we would play, but we'd also do this thing called light as a feather, stiff as a board. Okay? And that's when somebody would sit in a chair, and you get 4 people around them, and you would lift them up with your 2 fingers, right? And one person would get this under the right knee, the other person get under the left knee, and then somebody get behind under this arm, and somebody get behind on the other arm, and we would try to lift them up, and we couldn't do it. And so we again, this is going to sound so stupid. Here we go. And then we would put our hands over their head. We'd say, light as a feather, stiff as a board. And then we were able to lift them.
I've heard of this. I don't think I've ever done it, but I've heard of this.
Yeah. And it was proven. I don't know if it's a placebo effect. And I don't know if it's something to do with like the way your hands move. It's obviously not something satanic or ritual, but we are chanting, light as a feather, stiff as a board. And we're moving our hands over their head. And so 4 kids were able to lift my uncle, who was about 250 pounds. And we couldn't lift him, and we did that, and we were able to freaking lift him. In the comments, if you've ever done this, I don't know why this became a tradition. This happened like 4 years in a row when we get over there. Like, hey, let's do that thing again. So we'd all do this stupid thing again. It was hilarious, and we'd all laugh.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
like 4 children lifted a grown man almost to the ceiling. Not really, because we're very short, but we lifted him very high
Okay. Cool.
after
Yeah,
not being able to the first time.
you know what? Everyone's gonna be like, no, it's magic. You're a Satanist. Satan.
It's the placement of the moon on.
It's Krampus. It's Krampus's
Krampus.
magic.
I don't know, but for some reason that's what we did.
That's fair. I don't think we have any like crazy.
I do need
traditions.
somebody in the comments to back me up on this. If you've ever experienced this or know anything about it, I'd hate to just sound like the cultish member on this random podcast here.
Yeah, leave a comment below of your weirdest
No,
holiday.
I don't care about that.
tradition.
I care about. Can you affirm mine?
I like how it's like, no, I don't give a shit
Remember
about
back when you were talking about affirming stuff or whatever you were trying to talk about?
my God, that
I
was
need
about
you to
buying
affirm
furniture.
my Christmas tradition.
that. No one's buying you
Christmas
furniture.
tradition.
Okay, we've
Oh, that was
reached-
with layaway, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite Christmas movie ever? As we close here,
Elf.
what am I preaching? And as we close,
As we close, join hands,
and
brothers
as we
in
close
Christ.
today's message. God,
Anyways, sorry, the power of
that's
Christ.
why you can't go in
just
any buildings
overtook-
anymore.
That's why I'm not allowed in church.
Oh, have you ever seen the movie League of Their Own?
No.
A League of Their Own, the baseball movie, one of the best movies of all time. And I don't say that in jest. I say that actually. I watched it as a kid, and I still love it as an adult. It's about an all-women's baseball team as the men go to war. And so everybody, all the dudes are at war, so there's no baseball, so the women form a team, and it's called A League of Their Own. It's got Tom Hanks in it. It's a
I've
beautiful movie, and also a great message about how women
The
are very
only
powerful.
part of that movie I've seen when he goes, "There's no crying in baseball."
Very quotable movie, too, yeah. Iconic. But there's a song in that, and it starts with, that's what you just sounded like. Just
Killing it. Unknowingly.
So he reminded me of that movie.
You know what? This is why I'm not allowed in church
Batter
anymore.
up.
Because I just start singing, and just anytime the preacher says anything, hallelujah! Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Here comes that Santa Southern accent again.
Praise the Lord! Anyways,
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Elf. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I don't know. Thanks for asking, though. Probably Home Alone.
That's a good one. I don't even know if Elf is my favorite, just because I think it's because I've seen it so many so many times.
Maybe. I don't know. And there's something about knowing what you're getting yourself into and nostalgia. That's the big
Well,
thing.
that
Christmas
and also,
Vacation is also one of my favorites.
That's a good one. But
It's
it
most
also could be
nostalgic.
the fact that
Love that movie.
the Elf movie got stuck in my mom's Honda Odyssey, and we couldn't get it out, so our only option was Elf.
Yeah, because you had a DVD player
So we
in
had
your
a
car as a
DVD
kid.
DVD player in my.
I didn't have internet till I was in college.
That's insane. I can't.
Yeah,
even,
we couldn't afford it. We didn't have internet. And back
Well,
in my
back
day,
then it was dial-up.
no, well, it was something close to it. That was when I was a kid. But when I was in college, we had. Was it Wi-Fi then? I forget. Everything's moved so quickly. I don't know, but I remember dial-up. My grandma had it well past its peak, and she just had dial-up. Everybody else had normal internet, and you would call her on the phone, and it would just go to this weird sound because she's on the internet playing Scrabble or whatever she's
Oh yeah,
doing.
remember when you couldn't have phone calls and be on the internet at
Yeah.
the same time? Yeah, that was
Dial-up,
an interesting
buddy. It's on
time.
the same phone number.
Mom, get off the phone! I'm trying to play games.
Oh, I remember. This is back when cordless. Well, I guess we had a cordless phone, but I had a corded phone too. But a phone on the wall. No one has those anymore. You have to figure out a way to put them on. But that's all we had back then. I didn't have a cell phone. I met this girl at Walmart. I forget how old that was. I was like 12, 13, 14, something like that. And she was very into me. We met in the clothing section at Walmart. I don't know why this happened, but she was like, I need your number. And I was like, all right, here we go. But it was my house number. And I'm talking to this girl, and my freaking brother keeps picking up the phone on the other end, trying to listen. I'm trying to have a conversation with another girl, and he's much younger than me, and I was trying to talk about stuff, and I could hear him pick up the phone, and like, Spencer, get off the phone! And it was making me so mad. But I had the corded phone wrapped around into the washroom, the utility room, whatever you call it, with the dryer and the washer. Because it was in the kitchen, and I just wrapped it around.
Steven spit in the game with a
Yeah.
shut door in the laundry room.
And what are you wearing? Spencer, get off the phone! Are you thinking of me? Or whatever my stupid young voice sounded like.
Yeah, back when you had to call and there's a chance the parents would pick up. That was
Yeah.
that was terrifying. Also, I was
It ended up not working out, though, unfortunately.
Well, I figured, but yeah, I think it was my niece. We went to somewhere and they had one of the phone. At first, you know what? Like I always think the ones that are old are the ones where you put your finger in and you spin it and it spins back.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother had one, so that's the only reason I've ever seen it. So I'm like, that's
I
an
love
old.
those. I want one.
Those are cool, but
the rotary phones.
yeah. So in my head, that's an old phone. But recently, like I was at a place where it was one of the phones that's on the wall. I think it was like the Wax Museum. It was part of one of the exhibits, and then I was with one of my nieces, and she was like, "Hey, what's that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's a wax figure." And she goes, "No, they're on the wall." And I was like, "The phone?" And she was like, "It didn't even have a cord. This is the wireless ones that just sat in the wall." I was like, "Oh my god, I'm old."
I hate that. Like, there'll be situations in your life where you realize you're just dating and aging yourself.
Yeah.
But it also kind of feels good because I
Yeah,
don't
also,
want to
like,
be young
DVDs.
and- huh?
I had to explain what a DVD was to a child recently, and I was like, "Oh no."
Oh, that's bad because that's relatively recent, but I guess it's not.
It's
like
not.
explaining a CD. My car has a CD player, but my car is also from 2015.
Yeah, so 10 years. So if the kid's like 6, it's smart enough to understand that he doesn't know what that is.
Well, again, my kids have DVDs, but I guess they don't because everything's on streaming. Even though
Yeah.
we have the DVDs, we don't put them in. It takes too long.
See, my
Streaming.
dad, when he moved, and this was like, I don't even know, like 4 or 5 years ago. No, it was 2021. So 4 years ago. He had like hundreds of VHS tapes. And he was like, "We should keep these." And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Okay, but what if we use them again?" I'm like, "Dad, you don't own a VHS player anymore." I was like, "Nobody does." And he's like,
I would
"Yeah, but
like
these
to
might
have
be."
one though. I want to have enough money where I can have an old timey room with a box TV and a VHS player and all that good stuff.
Well, the box TV is gonna weigh like 1,000 pounds.
Good.
So my TV is
Back in the day when they were girthy and worthy. Nowadays
yeah,
they're like,
and they cost $4,000.
yeah.
It is. I think TVs are like the only example I can think of where something that used to be super expensive is no longer expensive.
And yeah, they're just everybody has a TV. I have one outside. It was $80.
Yeah,
it's a
that's what I'm saying.
40-inch outside.
Yeah, like
$80.
this 75-inch that I have yet to put on my wall because I need someone to come over and help me put it on the wall. It's 75 inches. It cost me like $400.
Whoever's doing the TV pricing, I love you. Also, you could be making much more money.
Well, I think the problem is it became so cheap, people realize it, and it only takes one. It only takes one company to be like, "Oh, we're way cheaper," and then they all have to
That's
follow
true.
suit. So
Yeah, the Walmart has a brand they have. It's a ONN on super cheap TVs. That's one I got outside, and it works. Yeah, they make outside TVs that are weather resistant, but they're $12,000. They're absurd. Just buy a $80 TV and change it out every 2 or 3 years.
yeah,
Anyway, we
Anyways.
didn't talk about anything Christmassy very much, did we?
nope, we did a little
But
bit.
we would like to say Merry Christmas to all of you out there. Do we have a name for our listeners?
No, we
Oh,
should.
sassy smashies. Little smash cakes.
Super Smash
Super
Shures.
smash. Yeah.
Smashers.
Our little smash cakes. I like that until Scrammer comes up with something better. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas, little smash cakes. What do you
And
think?
a Happy New Year.
Is that what you were trying to contemplate, or were you trying to think of another name?
I was trying to think of another name, but then I couldn't come up with anything, so I had to be a part of this. But we do appreciate you and
Yeah.
everyone that follows us and makes this worthwhile for us. Otherwise, we'd just be two weirdos talking into microphones.
And we still are. And even if you
Still
left,
are.
we'd still be doing this probably just for our own sanity, I think.
Yeah, we get like there's one viewer. It's
Therapy's
Nikki.
expensive, and this is free.
This costs nothing.
It's not free, but it's close to free.
Anyways, thank you, and we hope you have a wonderful holiday and a Merry Christmas.
And also, if you would like to hear us talk about the book Paddled by Krampus, that is available on Patreon now because we're recording this at a certain time. By the time you see this, it'll be on Patreon. If you want to join Patreon and see that particular episode, check it out. What are you doing?
I'm thinking about time and stuff. I'm making faces because
Oh.
you're like, because we haven't recorded it yet, but by the time
No.
it comes out,
Yeah.
it'll be
This
out.
Yeah. That's
It's
what I
very-
just said.
It's very deep.
You're
deep
ruining
thought.
my exit. You know what this feels like? This feels like when Aragorn walks through the doors and then just a cameraman gets in the fucking way. Boom. Perfect entrance and then cameraman. You're the cameraman right now.
Good.
Anyway, are we ready to end this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Smash.